Welcome to Math Cafe. Enjoy math sip by sip. In this video, we are going to see integration by using trigonometric identities. This section I'm going to split into small pieces for the convenience. Let us see the first type of questions. In this first type, what we are going to see is that questions with the even powers of sine or cos. Suppose we need to integrate cos square x or sine square x or cos raised to 4x or sine raised to 4x, etc. The technique is, if you want to integrate cos square x, you must use the basic trigonometric rules. Remember, 1 plus cos 2x was 2 cos square x and 1 minus cos 2x 2 sine square x. This is what we have learned in 11th standard, or you must be learned cos 2x as 2 cos square x minus 1 and cos 2x is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square x. Whatever way you have learned. Now for the current situation, you need to modify all this formula as cos square x is equal to 1 plus cos 2x whole divided by 2 and sine square x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x by 2. In this particular type, what I am going to explain is that all the questions of sine or cos with the even powers. That's what the term. Wherever you have even powers of sine or cos, you must use cos square x is equal to 1 plus cos 2x by 2 and sine square x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x by 2. This is the technique if it is even powers of sine or cos. Let us see one example. Let us need to find the integral of cos square x. How do we start? Now you know the technique. When you get cos square x, immediately you recall the formula is 1 plus cos 2x by 2 as cos square x. Write integral as, replace that 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2. This technique you must memorize, otherwise you can't integrate it. Random methods will not work, please keep in mind. Now this can be written as, the half is a constant, remove it, this 1 by 2 I have taken out. Now 1 plus cos 2x dx. Now you have done the integral. Half into, what is integral of 1? X. And what is integral of cos 2x? As you know, it is sine 2x. And keep in mind, the coefficient of x is not 1. So we must divide with the coefficient. So we'll get sine 2x whole divided by 2 plus c. Again, I repeat, this is one of the most important point you have to remember throughout the calculus. Whenever the coefficient of the variable is not 1, you have to divide with the coefficient. You got the answer. That's it. You can say this is half into x plus sine 2x divided by 2 plus c. When you know the technique, the question is so simple. Let us see one more example. Integral sine raised to 4x dx. And as you know, we haven't learned any formula for sine raised to 4x. Don't worry. The approach will be the same. First you should write sine square x the whole square dx. And recall the formula. Sine square x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2. Come back here. So this will become 1 minus cos 2x by 2 the whole square dx. Can you integrate from here? No way. You can't integrate from here. You need to simplify further. First of all, the whole divided by 2. The 2 square is 4. That 1 by 4 I am writing outside. Now 1 minus 2 cos 2x plus cos square 2x. Using the basic a minus b the whole square identity. Again from here also you can integrate the first term and the second term. See, here again you have a cos square. This term you can't integrate it and you have to use again the identity for cos square 2x. The basic logic is that whole integration process will work whenever the term should be free from the powers. Now this will become cos 2x formula we are using. Cos square x is 1 plus cos 2x by 2, but here already there is a 2x, so this will become 1 plus cos 4x by 2 dx. Hope you remember the formula. Cos square x is 1 plus cos 2x by 2. So whatever angle comes here, the right side will become double of that one, as it is already 2x and it will become 4x. Now one more step if you want, you can write this is 1 minus 2 cos 2x plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 cos 4x dx. And this step is also very essential. You remember here I have made it every term as in the form of algebraic expression, like a sum and difference of terms. Now let us integrate each term. Integral of 1 is x and integral of cos 2x is sine 2x by 2 and half means half x, and half times cos 4x is sin 4x and divided by 4 plus c. That's what our answer. Now you can just simplify one more step. See, 1 by 4. Here you have an x and there is a 1 by 2x. 1x plus half x, that will become 3 by 2x minus, and this 2 and 2 get cancelled, sin 2x plus half into 4, or 2 into 4 is 8. So this will become sin 4x divided by 8 plus c. So we got the answer. Now basically what we have done is that the sin raised to 4x, we wrote sin square x and square and plug in the value of sin square x, then expand it, simplify. Again there is a square. One more time apply the formula and then complete it. Let us consider the third example. Integral cos raised to 4 2x dx. Just like the other one, we will start with integral of cos square 2x the whole square dx. This cos square x, we need to apply the formula. Now you remember cos square x was 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2. And you know the property, when this angle is x and the right side must be 2x. And if you notice here already there is a 2x, the formula will become 1 plus cos 2 times 2x, that is 4x, whole divided by 2 the whole square. And there is another way of writing also if you want. Without writing the integral symbol, first you can simplify completely, then you can go for integral. It's all up to you. Now the square of 2 is what? 1 by 4. I'm writing outside. Applying the a plus b the whole square. So 2 cos 4x plus cos square 4x. And again if you notice there is a square term, that also we need to first remove, then only we can integrate it. 1 plus 2 cos 4x. One more time apply the same formula for cos square x. It is 1 plus cos 2x. So 2x means 2 times 4x, that will give you an 8x whole divided by 2 dx. And now this we can written as 1 plus 2 cos 4x plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 cos 8x whole dx. Now we can integrate each term because all the terms are free from the powers and each one we can easily integrate. Let us integrate now. 1 by 4, integral of 1 will be x, 2 times integral of cos will be sin 4x divided by 4. As the coefficient of x is 4, you have to divide with 4. Integral of half x, and half into integral of cos will be sin 8x, and coefficient of x is not a 1, so divided by the coefficient plus c. 1 by 4 into x plus 1 by 2x, that is 3 by 2x. Then this 2 and 4 get cancelled. It will become sin 4x divided by 2 and plus sin 8x whole divided by 60 plus c. That is our final answer. Now let us see the even powers of tan function, cot, sec or cosec. Now these four will be one type or one family. Even powers of tan, cot, sec, cosec. Let us take an example and see how it works. Suppose I need to integrate sec raised to 4x dx. How do I integrate? First write I equal to, we don't know sec raised to 4x, but we know the sec square x integral. So write sec square x into sec square x dx. Can we say it is tan x into tan x? Absolutely wrong. There is no product rule like that, so you can't do that. But one thing you can do, instead of sec square x, 1 sec square x, you can write 1 plus tan square x into sec square x dx. We are trying to make it as sum or difference of term. That's what basically our idea. Now open the bracket. 1 into sec square x is sec square x, then plus tan square x sec square x dx. Now we have made into two terms and see whether these terms can be integrated or not. Obviously sec square x you can easily integrate, so make it as a separate integral, and here tan square x into sec square x dx as another integral. This we can directly integrate. What about tan square x, sec square x? This also we can integrate very clearly. We know that, see, when you see tan and sec square, you know the relation. Derivative of tan x is what? Sec square x. Here we'll take substitution for only for this term. Let t equal to tan x, not tan square x at all. Let t equal to tan x and dt equal to what? Sec square x dx. Make it sure that always you can integrate the given terms or the terms whichever you have it. Once you take a substitution, it is easy to integrate. Now let us complete the question. The integral will become sec square x dx plus t square dt. Instead of the t, we have used the substitution. Now we are integrating. Sec square x means tan x plus t cube by 3 plus c. Now replace that, tan x plus tan cube x by 3 plus c. That's our answer. Here we have taken substitution only for the second integral, not for the first integral. That's a road little bit side. Understand that one, the substitution is only for this second integral. Let us see the the next question, integral of tan raised to 4x dx. Again, here also we will write this as just like the other one. In all these four, like tan, cot, sec, cosec, all will have the same idea. You write it as tan square x into tan square x dx. Again, tan square x we can't do anything. So instead of tan square x, use the basic formula, 10 standard basic identity. Tan square x is equal to what? 6 square x minus 1, and then this tan square x as it is. Don't change both. You will go back the question and there is no advantage at all. Flip the integral. 6 square x tan square x minus tan square x dx. Now check whether these integrals we can integrate or not. This I can write tan square x into 6 square x dx, the first one, and this is tan square x dx. First part we can use a substitution and you can complete it. And how do you integrate tan square x? That's the next question we are facing. How do I integrate tan square x? Tan square x you can't integrate directly. Whenever tan square x comes, you have to change tan square x as always 6 square x minus 1, which can be integrated. Similarly, whenever cot square x come, you have to change it as cosec square x minus 1, that can be integrated. This also another important fact, you have to keep it in mind very well. Wherever tan square x or cot square x comes, you must use the basic identity, and which will help in turn to integrate the expression. Let us complete the question. Now we need to integrate tan square x 6 square x as one part and other will be tan square x. As we have seen, this part we can done by using standard identity. And how do we integrate this part? And here we will choose substitution. Let t equal to tan x, because derivative tan x we have 6 square x already there, and you cannot take tan square x itself because that will not help you to get the derivative part, and therefore the dt will be equal to 6 square x dx. Now let us go back to the question. I equal to integral of tan x I have taken as t, so this will be t square, and 6 square x dx is dt. And as we have discussed, this tan square x can be integrated by using the standard identity 6 square x minus 1 dx. Please keep in mind the substitution only for the first part of the integral, not for the second integral. Now we are integrating. This is t cube by 3 minus integral of 6 square x is tan x, and integral of 1 is x, and plus c. Now replace the value of t. T equal to tan x, therefore this is tan cube x by 3 minus tan x, opening the bracket, minus of minus, plus x plus c. That is what our final answer. Let us see the next question. Integral cosec raised to 4 ax dx, where a is a constant. Here also the same type, cosec square ax into cosec square ax dx. Just like the other one of the cosec we will change it. Cosec square ax into cosec square x means what? 1 plus cot square ax dx. Open the bracket, cosec square ax plus cosec square ax into cot square ax dx. Now clearly cosec square we can integrate, and the second integral we can't. Second integral we will integrate by using substitution. Cosec square ax dx plus cot square ax into cosec square ax dx. Now for this second integral we use substitution as let t equal to cot ax. So derivative will be what? dt equal to minus cosec square ax into a, or minus 1 by a dt will be equal to cosec square ax dx. Second integral we are doing by substitution, and the first we can get it directly. So we have cosec square ax dx plus integral of t square 1 by a dt. Now we are integrating. This will become cosec square x means what? Minus cot ax, and you see there is a coefficient is there, so divided by a, plus 1 by a into integral of t square is what? T cube divided by 3 plus c. Negative cot ax by a plus this is 1 by 3a into t is what? We have taken as t as cot, so cot cube ax plus c. That's what our final answer. In this video we have seen integration of trigonometric functions, especially with the even powers, sine, cosine, then tan, cot, sec and cot. And keep in mind these formulas are very useful, and this you need to memorize very well. Thank you for watching Math Cafe. Hope you enjoyed the session. Please like, subscribe and share. Next will be odd powers of sine, cos, etc.